What is going on, guys? I am Joey from Namer's class, and I am here with Jacob, and we are here to play Pokemon Emerald. Are you ready, Jacob?
What? I'm playing too now?
Well, you're basically here with you're here with me, Jacob. You're my co-commentator.
Okay, as long as I can still do my pixel
I'm
art.
not gonna stop you from doing anything.
I mean, you really can't.
Yeah. I tend to skip through all of the talking just because I always found the beginning talking so tedious when you're an experienced Pokemon player.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that like? How many different shades of white am I using?
I kind of want to see this when you're done.
Ah, there we go. That looks weird though, but
Oh yeah, Jacob, one thing I never understood about this game is why are you in a moving truck? It's the only Pokemon game aside from its remakes where it did that to you.
Because moving trucks are cool. You get to hide in all the boxes. Ever since a kid, didn't you ever hide in boxes or pretend it was just like a hole?
Okay, that's a fair point. Yeah, I have done that every now and again.
I know, I did that. Whenever my parents ordered like a large item and it was shipped in a huge cardboard box, I'd go hiding in one. I got scared once because there was a spider in one.
I remember we got like a large like I think it was like TV stand, and it was like right now we don't have it anymore. It's currently thrown away at this point. But I remember that like my sister and I actually like got scissors and like cut windows and made like little furniture inside it because it was just that big enough to hold us. And this was like years ago. I'd say like elementary, like early middle school, late elementary at best.
Ah, I see, I see.
Alright. Let's see, it's 7:40 right now, so we'll go with that for the time. So, Jacob, I have to go set the clock.
Alright, you do?
Yeah, in Emerald, it's actually one of the few things that they actually have you do. You can't do anything else in the game until you set the clock.
I remember those bitches.
Gotta set it to 7. Yeah, so... There we go. 7:20 p.m. Or 7:40 p.m. I don't know why I said 20. So, Jacob, I've been debating between Torchic and Mudkip for my starter. Who do you think I should pick?
Torchic or Mudkip?
Yeah, those are my choices that I'm picking from.
Oh gosh. Well, it depends on how fast you want to beat the 7th gym leader.
Wait, who's the 7th?
The twins.
Oh, fuck them! I forgot about those two.
Because if you use Torchic and when you get that Blaziken, yeah, you'll have fighting moves against their basically rock psychic type.
Oh my
but not only are they psychic, but they're rock and you're a fighting type. Those psychic moves are a bitch.
Oh, they hit like a truck, I remember.
And then your fire as well, so any of their rock moves are also super effective. Oh, you need a good team against them if you're gonna face off against them using Torchic, Blaziken thing. But if you got Mudkip, at least you got him to take him out.
I actually might play Trico for the. It's dependent on like whether I think I might. Now I think I'm changing my choices between Trico and Mudkip. Just because I remember how much of a pain in the ass the twins are.
I've always loved Mudkip out of those three. Probably my favorite out of those three, so I vote Mudkip.
Mudkip it is then, Jacob.
Yeah! You can barely tell the difference between that color. Do I want to do it once more?
Alright, let's keep going. I gotta go find Professor Birch and save him from a zigzagoon.
I guess you can tell the difference if you look closely enough. Now for the hard part, drawing a mouth on this thing.
What are you drawing? Oh, oops, actually I chose... Whoop.
I'm drawing a slime.
Be right... sure, intermission. True.
If nothing else.
Anyways, intermission now over. I got back to the start of the Pokemon, finally, and we are gonna go Mudkip. Among all the Pokemon battle music, I always like Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire's the best.
I've always loved the Hoenn region.
Yeah.
Some people complain that there's way too much water in it, though. And it's like, you realize this is supposed to be a water region.
Yeah.
You need water. A lot of it this time around.
Plus, you have Kyogre as a legendary. You don't really have much choice in the matter. So it's like the problem is you really don't have much choice in the matter if you're using a Pokemon like Kyogre for one of the main legendaries.
Mm-hmm. Most certainly true.
Yeah, and it's like, first off, you find Groudon, I forget, it's like, I need the Pokénav to know for sure, or I need to go to the Pokemon Center to look at the map. But it's the first time you encounter Groudon on the mountain. Maxie tries to summon him but fails because, something was missing, I don't remember what it was. Jacob, guess what I named my Mudkip?
I don't know. Bob.
No, I named it Ripple.
So original.
Yeah, I know, right? I always get my Pokemon up a level, like I always would level up my starter to level 7 before going to challenge May, just because. But there's really no need to. My Mudkip seems to have a decently high attack stack considering how much damage it did the Wurmple in one hit. Oh yeah, one person I never understood in the game. Like, what was so important about Scott? I never understood him as a character.
Scott.
Yeah. You meet him in the anime and you meet him in the game. You meet him in the third town you go to in the game. It says he's like a talent scout or something?
Oh! Him!
Yeah, him.
The guy with the blue shirt?
And glasses, usually, yeah.
He's the guy who orchestrates the, Battle Frontier.
Yeah, I never... Okay, so he's like one of the head guys?
He's their sponsor.
Oh, so he's like one of the head guys, basically?
Basically. He has the permission to make someone one of the elites, basically.
So...
A frontier brain. He has that ability.
Oh.
If you're good enough, you become a frontier brain if you want.
Okay.
Ash could have became a frontier brain. He was even given the opportunity, but he rejected it.
Yeah, that's no surprise.
Only rejected it because of story reason, because they want him to keep battling and all that. Different regions.
Actually,
They didn't want
Sorry, go
They didn't want to end the seasons there of Pokemon.
They still had so much potential even after that still, but like after Unova, they kind of lost me. Sun and Moon was
Apparently
okay.
they brought it back to X and Y. X and Y. From what Kenny said, they tried bringing it back there and did somewhat of a successful job.
Yeah, I ordered a copy of Y recently, and I've been playing it. I'm currently about to get my 3rd badge. From Unova to X and Y, I would definitely say like they did a pretty good job trying to like give like credit back to the game. They added a bunch of pretty good Pokemon. Like, I'm not gonna lie, one of them on my team. I don't know how to pronounce its name. I'll throw an image on screen of what I'm thinking of, but it's one of the fossil Pokemon you get.
Fossil Pokemon Emerald. Which ones were in that one?
I was talking about X and Y. I know what the fossils are in this game.
X and Y. Oh.
It's just from like a dinosaur. It's between 2 dinosaurs, like a T-Rex and like a long neck.
I know what ones they're talking about too, but I don't know what their names are.
Yeah. Again,
I
images
know
on
one
screen.
starts with an A.
I had the T-Rex's lower form. He's pretty close to evolving, actually. He's level 27. He's level 39. He's getting there. Wow, even with being level 6, it was actually a pretty close battle. I'm also like wondering like how I'm gonna build my team.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, because I don't know if I'll have a specific type of style, but there was a team I was gonna make in my in the series I was originally doing on my my other channel. Until I dropped that and took part in Amoray's class. I'm gonna follow that particular style that I was thinking of. The only problem is just need a temporary Pokemon to replace everything until I can get all my team members. Oh yeah, Jacob, in the Frontier battles, didn't Ash challenge Moltres? Or was it Articuno?
Oh, yeah, Articuno.
Right. And that was when Charizard learned Overheat, wasn't it?
I think, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And it ended up in a tie, if I remember correctly.
Well, Ash's Charizard will always be one of his best. Fans can't really deny that.
Well, I mean, they could.
Sure, they could, but there's really not much counter-argument they can make that would work well. Other than the reasons, like, it's actually doing something in Charcific Valley, but even then, it's like, he brought it back in, like, Unova, from what I heard.
I don't even understand what they're even trying to accomplish, the Pokemon Company. Just appealing to the new generation more.
Probably. A lot of us who played the older games, I wasn't around when Red and Blue first came out, but I had a copy of both at a time, so I know what they were like. And I played Fire Red and Leaf Green, played Ruby and Sapphire, beat Emerald, played through Diamond, played through Platinum, didn't beat either of them. Got halfway through Soul Silver before I lost my copy. Never beat Black and White 1. I did beat White 2. And X and Y, I just got that recently. Sun and Moon. I've got, I think, all but, like, I've gone through, like, maybe all but one of the islands at this point. So I got a lot of the games. What ones have you played, Jacob?
For Pokemon-wise? Which ones have I played?
Yeah, like sticking to the specific concept of traveling the world and catching and battling with Pokemon. I'm not talking like Coliseum or anything of that sort.
Fuck you. But I played every single generation of Pokemon.
Yeah, I actually had a lot of fun editing Let's Go Eevee. Shalaki is a legend.
Shalaki, my favorite.
The poor quality Eevee that is now a legend. Jacob, I am so proud of you. You did so well with that. Even though you lost to Nidorino because of me.
You bastard.
Hey, it's your fault for getting distracted, not mine.
Slowly but surely, this is turning out alright.
Can't wait to see it when it's done.
I need to go back to pencil. Make that one 24.
My goal for this episode is to try to catch a Ralts. Like, that's kind of my big goal for right now.
Oh, Ralts! Those bitches.
Yeah, I think it's Glade, I think. It's the male version of a Gardevoir. Doesn't exist until 4th gen.
You have to catch a female one.
Yeah, that was a common misunderstanding I saw in a lot of Emerald copies for people who only played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Glade doesn't exist in this version. This is the predecessor. Also, is Glade even any good?
Yes and no. It depends on
What you're trying to do?
a lot of it. Yeah, it really depends on your team build. Could be what you're looking for, could not be.
Right. Wait, do I have any Pokeballs? I do. I'm gonna take another intermission to try to catch a Ralts. It has a 5% chance of appearing, and I know that this is gonna take me time no matter what. So, Jacob.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky.
Oh yeah, I've gotten lucky on a few, but it's never when I'm recording. I always have to go through very long like intermissions, like trying to find the thing. And it's like, I've been wanting to run Gardevoir as like a team member in Emeralds ever since I saw someone use it in a Let's Play.
Ah.
I never kept Curlian long enough for it to evolve. That, and this is also like the first game like where berries are in abundance. This opponent really likes lowering like my attack stat, man. Seriously. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember how to get the EXP share in this game. It's something I always forget to do too.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm always in Dewford Town. I always forget to go back to the corporation. I forget what it's called. I forget to go back to Mr. Stone and get it. I always forget to do that. And I'm like, wait a minute. I got Pecha Berries and Oran Berries. Alright guys, quick intermission. I'll throw in how long it took me to find it on screen when I'm done, so be back.
I wonder how tiny this thing will be when I actually...
So, we finally caught the Ralts. I didn't show the process of battling it because timer's running short. We're gonna do this whole thing with Wally, and then we're probably gonna wrap it up for the episode and begin episode 2 after this.
That doesn't sound like fun.
I actually carefully time my videos. It's a habit I've been on for, since, I'd say roughly about my junior year, sophomore to junior year. It's not a bad habit to have necessarily, but recording in bulk is just more of a pain for me because the massive files are just annoying.
I see. Let's see.
As you edit your stuff over time, you can understand like why I prefer to section it off into smaller pieces, obviously. So I don't get to challenge my dad yet, but I have my very first encounter with my father, Jacob.
Oh no!
At least
Daddy's gonna.
At least May's not here. I'm not gonna get barked at for having a girlfriend already. Oh yeah, so like I remember like on odd shipping that I never understood was like Brendan and May. Brendan's the guy you play in Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire. I never understood the point of that ship.
You done it?
Yeah, because it's like like my thought process is it's like first off it's the 2-player avatars, and that would just seem weird in my opinion.
Oh, wow, that's very tiny.
The picture?
The picture.
What's the resolution?
I'll put it in artwork anyways, but next time I need to use a little bit of a bigger,
Canvas?
Yeah. By a little bit of a bigger one, I mean a really large one.
Oh, and what do you know? Wally has a male guard, or has a male role, so he can't get a Gardevoir. That's one less problem for me. Jacob, what's the resolution of the thing?
Game design, pixel art. It's 32x32.
Jesus, man! Oh yeah.
I didn't even think about how big it was.
Oh yeah, Jacob. In the newer Pokemon games, when they show you how to catch a Pokemon, they make the AI showing you how to do it one-hit it into the red now. In the older games, they would just beat it a little bit and then show you, and just say that you can catch it, but it's probably better to weaken its health more than they did. That's one thing from the earlier to the new games. The old man that guards the way to Viridian Forest and Fire Red shows you how by catching a Weedle. Waiting for my timer to... Yep, there's the timer. But I hope you guys all did enjoy episode 1 of Pokemon Emerald with Jacob and I.
What if they didn't enjoy?
Well, if they didn't enjoy, then they can just straight up leave the channel. If they have problems, they can go elsewhere.
Wow, you're just harsh.
I'm not changing my style just for a small minority.
Maybe you should be more enjoyable.
Then tell me, we'll continue this argument in the next episode. I'll quickly start the next one.